Hey, scholars, it's Mrs. Fallhaber here. And so I'm here just to give you a really quick breakdown on how to do some of the techie parts of the Google slide for your summative assessment. So you have your directions here. And what you see on the second page is I've started to make my own one-pager. And what I notice is that it's sort of hard to read it. So if I want to zoom in, I'm just going to go to view and I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to make mine 100%. And so then that lets me kind of look at each box individually. But you can play around with the view and decide which, percentage that you want to look at. So you can see I already started here because I have a picture and a little bit of writing started and even with an arrow. But maybe you're not sure how to do that. So let's come down here and talk about how to insert an image. So I'm going to go to the symbolic and I'm going to think about what the symbols are in my text. So I read one of us is lying. And so I'm going to go to insert an image first and I'm going to upload from the web. So I'm going to search the web. And I know that one of the images one of the things that's really symbolic is the iPhone, because one of the characters sends a lot of text messages. And so, in fact, that's making me think about, I really want something with text message screen or something. So I'm going to use this image. And then I'm just going to insert it. And what you'll notice is it's huge, and I don't want it to be that big. So if you don't already know this, you just grab these little cursors or these little like handlebars on the image, and I'm going to resize it so that it's small enough that it fits in my symbolism box. And so now I'm going to put it like angled. I kind of like an angle. So I'm going to put that right here. But now I need to add some explanation so that my reader knows why that is such an important symbol. And to do that, I'm going to add a text box. And so I get my little crosshairs and I draw my text box. And I can start writing here, but also with my text box, I can make my writing a different color. So I'm going to make my writing white, and I'm going to fill my text box with, let's say, blue. And I'm going to say this iPhone is symbolic because, and I'm going to finish that on my own. You don't need to watch me do this. And so then I'm going to draw a little arrow between this and this so that my reader can see the connection. And then as I add more symbols to this section of my box, I can kind of play around and I can make these bigger. And so I'm just going to use the insert feature for those things that I might add. Maybe I'm going to angle my arrow here and do it like that. Okay, so those are some ways that if you're not sure how to insert things, those are just some of like the most basic, quick ways to do that. So watch this video again if you need help, or you can always Google your question and get good help that way too. All right, I can't wait to see what you create.